easy, but I can't see what you're doing. Oh,
Oh,
there's
there's the
Rosie.
kitty cat. Yeah.
Meow meow.
Meow
Oh, fun
meow.
thing to be tracking so long.
Oh, how fun. We can hear about every fifth word.
But I want to say that I'm really good at lip reading. So it sounds
Okay.
like we've traveled very far and we have made it safely.
Safely and
Almost. I'm walking the
Okay.
last leg of this trip.
to the undisclosed
because-
location.
Walking?
Yeah. But yeah, it's been
Walking.
And do you have your earbuds in? Okay,
fun.
so
Not at
that's
the current moment, but
that's
they're
going to make
somewhere
this more
buried in
interesting.
my bag.
I understand how that goes. Well, we appreciate seeing you, and you look lovely, and you have lovely surroundings, and this is all and vertical. You know, like a proper millennial. Your phone is vertical. There you go. Yeah. So the software doesn't adjust it. So now you're just standing on your head. Okay. So good morning, everybody. As you can see, we are live, and I'm gonna try and do it anyway because I mess it up about half the time. But
You mess it up
today
every time.
is Thursday. It's the 18th of May, 2023. How'd I do?
Okay. That was good.
And welcome
What's
to
the
the
next part?
international live stream of Geeks Mystery Show.
Nope. Immediately no.
I have this. I have to get used to this. Thursdays are just going to be like this for me for a while, and I'm going to have to just protect my Thursdays a little bit. I'm on this medication. I'm going to be on this medication for probably 6 months or so. The doctor says that I'll hit my goal by Christmas. So it'll be that long. And Christmas, that's a Gentile holiday, right?
But you just started not even a month ago, right?
Yeah.
Like it hasn't even been a full month.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm down about 6 kilos, which out of a total of about 25 kilos, that's my goal. So I'm actually
For the muggles,
35
that's
kilos.
13.2277 pounds.
Roughly, yeah. And
Roughly.
and my goal is like between 25 35 pounds. I mean kilos. Oh, now you're confusing me. So the thing that happens is I take the medicine on Wednesdays and it lasts a week. Of course, it wears off towards the end of the week and I start getting hungry and having my midnight snack runs and shit. But it on Wednesday is great, and I'll usually have a few side effects like a little stomach cramp or something like that. And then I'll go to sleep, and I'll sleep for about 3 hours and wake up and not be able to get back to sleep.
We noticed
And
you
this
texting
happens
us at 5 a.m.
Right. So this happens every week now, and I see the pattern, and I need to just start setting aside my Thursdays as a
like a recovery day.
recovery day, or
Recuperation.
as a recuperation day, a piddle day, or what I've come to call a global conspiracy day.
Oh no, not the global conspiracy days.
It's not that bad as long as nobody gets up in my face, but when they do, it's like all bets are off. If I am sleep deprived, it often feels like the entire world is conspiring to just annoy me. And so I've come to, actually it was Dee that coined it the global conspiracy day.
I love that they said that.
Yeah.
I like putting names to anything. So anything with a catchy name like that. We have Gary and Amy with us this morning.
Yeah, I was just chatting with them on Discord this morning. So y'all ought to log into the Discord. It's like a party over here and you're missing it.
when y'all talk about stuff, it just kind of goes over my head, and then I feel inadequate, and then then I have my own personal global conspiracy day, and that's not good for me. It's not good for my mental health.
And yeah, you're busy and all that. I mean, you don't need to come to the party. It's okay. We'll be fine.
He's like, you're actually uninvited. Bye. Get out. Right. Kirsten.
So the thing that caught my eye in the news today, and I'm kind of excited about this because I get a flu shot every year. I didn't used to when I was younger. I went flu commando, for most of those years. and and when I got into, I guess, my late 50s, I started realizing that getting the flu was just a whole lot more inconvenient than it had been when I was younger. And so I've been following the news around these, the research and development into universal flu vaccines. So a universal flu vaccine would be one shot that you could get. They wouldn't have to make a new one every year. Your one shot might last a few years. And it would be easier for everybody, and all that R&D that goes in every year into, isolating the strain that's prevalent and creating a vaccine for that strain they do every year, that energy could be applied towards or other things. Along comes the mRNA vaccines like we got for COVID. I don't know, Kirsten, did you get which vaccine did you get?
So we only got offered one as spouses of the military.
Right.
So I didn't really have a choice. It was the
it was
I have to look at my card.
Either Pfizer or Moderna or
Moderna. I almost said Mirena, which is an IUD, which is a totally different thing. So
Merino is also a type of wool. It's very soft, and that's merino. Yeah.
So different. Yeah.
Very, very different. I knew it started with an M, but I was only
the Moderna vaccine is an mRNA vaccine. You had to get a booster a few weeks later, right?
Yeah. Right.
And you've had boosters since then, I presume.
Yes.
Right. So the thing with an mRNA vaccine is that it's a lot more targeted, and which makes it safer and more effective. And it can target an individual protein on a virus. And what it does is it trains your system to recognize that protein as a bad guy and fight it off. And so they're taking this approach with a new universal flu vaccine. And the interesting thing is that because the flu every year it mutates, right? It's been hard to make one universal vaccine. But with the mRNA, because it's so much more targeted, they're able to target a very specific protein on the stem of a very specific part of a virus. And in the early clinical trials, it's working fabulously, and it's safe and effective.
Pacific, not Atlantic, right?
Pardon? Pacific.
I said Pacific, not Atlantic, right?
Yeah, it's a very Pacific part. It's very passive. Pacific is Latin for gentle and passive, and that's why the Pacific Ocean is named the Pacific Ocean.
I love that.
The word pacify, probably.
Yes, yeah, all that shit comes from Pacific.
Okay, smarty pants.
That's my job, to be smarty pants. I get to be smarty pants and not be criticized for it because it's my job.
Well, you're doing don't quit your day job. How about that?
There you go. So anyway, I'm very excited. It's in phase 1 clinical trials. That is beautiful.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Show that off for a second.
Look what Ricky brought to show and tell today.
I know. That paired with the bucket hat, it's a whole vibe. We love a good bucket hat moment. You're muted.
Don't give us too many clues as to your undisclosed location.
I am not. I'm definitely not. I'm being careful with all the sounds. I definitely might be a little bit lost, just a little bit. But that's
literally
a little bit lost.
Oh,
but that's just between you and me.
Hey, if I were to pick places to be lost, that would be high on the list.
That looks like a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to check the map. Got to use
so
the GPS.
That's my bit of news today. What do you guys got?
Ricky, did you talk about Doja Cat yesterday?
I did, and I brought it up.
God.
I said, this is all Kirsten. Kirsten wanted to talk about this.
Only because the doctor's appointment got rescheduled, and then I was like, if I do not get this out of my system, I'm going to explode.
That was so amazing. The prosthetics. I mean, it looks
Doesn't
like,
she look amazing?
That was really, really amazing. Yeah, I mean, you had the little mm-hmm. nose and the little upper lip and and the cheeks and everything. It was just it was absolutely brilliant.
So
and just she would just refuse to say anything but meow.
Mm-hmm. So the whole Met Gala, the theme was Karl Lagerfeld, who's like this world-renowned. I know. I feel like I'm you right now trying to.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Computer science to me, but he never went anywhere without his cat. So a lot of other artists did the cat thing, but not the way that Doja Cat did. Because
Jared Leto dressed up like a furry cat.
She just knocked it out of the park.
But like made it fashion, not that I'm sitting here in a tank top and a freaking terry cloth robe. So like not me putting in my 2 cents on fashion, but
you look fabulous, by the way.
Thank you. I showered again this week, y'all.
So
I am out of control.
For people in our audience who don't have kids, that is an accomplishment.
It really is.
For a mom of two, very young boys.
Plus husband equals I have 3 children.
Right. So with the husband, she has 3 boys, and yeah. So no, I get that.
Big deal.
I totally get that. That is brilliant. So Ricky pointed out yesterday that Doja Cat's escort, and I admit to complete ignorance as to who that man was carrying her purse.
Okay. Did you come up with that all on your own, Ricky?
No, Ricky did that.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay, guys,
I honestly
I've got good news.
Have said it better myself.
After 5.5 hours, more than that, of traveling, I have finally reached my destination.
You have reached your destination.
And a train and a bus. And
wait, let me do the voice. Let me do the voice. You have reached your destination.
Thank you, Siri. I wish I could install you on my phone. Maybe then I'd actually use the directions app.
All right. Well, you have a beautiful day, because I suspect this means you're going away now.
Yes, that's bad news.
Thank you for joining us. I think everybody's enjoyed. I think everybody's enjoyed your journey, and
thank you.
And thank you for joining us. And I think we're just about at the end of our time for today, anyway. And
yeah, Amy said, "Yay, she made it."
I know that I know that my global conspiracy day is going to start kicking in any moment now, anyway. And
be here to witness it.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. No, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yep. Love y'all. Bye.
Love you all. Bye-bye.